Hello everyone, let's go to problems 59, right? So here we go. 59, we have sine, I think it's a square, right? Sine square with pi cosine x, and that will be 1, okay? This will be 1, and we are given with certain values, I would say. We're given with certain values that 0, and we got x, and we got 2 pi out there. Okay, so we got sine squared just given in that particular form. Well, we know that sine pi cosine x can be either 1 or it can be sine pi cosine x. Well, it could be -1 as well. All right, so one at a time. So if I need to solve for sine pi cosine x equaling 1, well, I can tell you that this could be pi over 2, it could be, like 5 pi over 2, it could be 9 pi over 2, and so on. So I would say pi cosine x, the only thing that makes sense, because I know that pi cosine x is stuck between negative pi and pi, the only thing that makes sense is just going to be pi over 2. Okay? Right. So we have this information such that cosine x has to be just 1 over 2. So when do we get all those values? Well, I can tell you that x is just going to be something about pi over 3 or 5 pi over 3. Okay? Right. Now, what else do we have for this one? Well, sine pi times cosine x equaling -1. Well, I can tell you that pi cosine x will indeed, that becomes negative pi over 2. Okay, so why do I know that? How do I know it? Well, it could be either 3 pi over 2, it could be 7 pi over 2, it could be 11 pi over 2, and so on. But if you go down underneath, like below the negatives, or below 0, then we can find something like negative pi over 2, negative 5 pi over 2, and so on. Right, so we get cosine x equaling -1/2, and I can tell you that x will be something about like -1 over 2. What do you know about -1 over 2? I can tell you this becomes 2 pi over 3. That's right. And what about 4 pi over 3? It also makes sense. And by the way, the sum of all these solutions that you just found out here is usually 2 pi out there. And you know that the sum of solutions that you found in the second case is also resulting in 2 pi. Now, the question was asking us to find out the sum of the solutions that can be written as 2 pi plus 2 pi, which is going to be 4 pi. So I would say k is supposed to be just 4. So that shall be the answer.